Improving your conversion rate sends a strong signal to the Amazon and Etsy algorithms that, hey, if you send more traffic to my product listings, I'm gonna make more money for both of us because I'm gonna convert them into paying customers. For example, on Etsy, if I search for matching family shirt and I do a scroll through the results, first and foremost, you notice there's a lot of listings that have multiple product types and multiple designs in a single listing. When you offer something like this that you see here, that increases your conversion rate, but it's not often easy to do, or maybe it's misunderstood how to even go about doing this. So I want to show you this in today's video, both how to offer multiple different designs. Like in this case, they really only have two designs. It's the same design, but it's a white version that goes against the dark colored shirts and a dark version that goes against the light colored shirts. And I want to show you how to offer different product types in a single product listing, both of which are gonna increase that conversion rate because you're more likely to have what the customer, the potential customer, is looking for, right? If they have a newborn, plus they need 2 adult shirts and a youth size shirt, because they've got kids of varying ages, well, you can include all of them in the same listing. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. So let's say you wanted to offer multiple designs in a single product listing. The easiest way to do that in Printify, which by the way supports this in a way that Printful currently does not, so you'd want to favor using Printify in case you use both of them like I do, is go into Printify, go to catalog, and I'm going to click t-shirts. Now I'm going to use the Gildan 5000 shirt, which has a bunch of different colors and also has the best price point in my opinion for a unisex shirt. So I'm just going to hit start designing and I'm going to basically leave it on the default, which is Printify choice. So I'm going to hit start designing and we're going to be doing DTG, not embroidery in this case, which they do support embroidery in case you weren't aware. Now, what I'm going to do is go into my library and add a design. Now you'll notice it had the white color selected by default, but over here on the right-hand side, I can hit select variants. And then what I can do is I can click the ash color. Okay. And after selecting ash, you'll see there's an option that says make a specific design for ash. So I can click that. Now it doesn't look like anything happened, but now I can delete this design and I can go back to the library. I can add a new design and guess what? Now, if somebody selects the white color shirt, they're gonna get this design. If they select the ash color shirt, they're gonna get the I freaking love summer ween design. And I can go ahead and do this again. I'm gonna do sport gray this time, okay? I'm gonna hit make a specific design for sport gray. Don't forget to delete the original design and then go ahead and add in your new design. So now we've got 3 different designs all in a single product listing. And if I extend this out, I can actually make a whole product listing with all of these different designs available simply on different colored shirts, which is the lowest friction, fastest way to accomplish this. Okay, I always come back to that moniker that time is money. So if I can get this done quickly and efficiently, I will most likely opt for that path. And I wanted to make you guys aware that Printify by default already supports doing this. Now, if I scroll down here in this product listing that I created for this video and come down here to the variations, the only downside, guys, is that you cannot rename what the customer sees in the dropdown without using external software. And I'll circle back to that in just a second, but I wanted to make you aware you can click manage variations and then you can select colors up here, okay? And you can hit this little option that says link photos to this variation and then go ahead and select, where it says white, select the white shirt. Where it says Island Reef, select the Island Reef shirt. Where it says butter, do the butter shirt. This way on the listing's front end, when they select the corresponding color, it will switch by default the image that they see on the product listing. When it comes to renaming the variations, the only way I know how to do this is to use software like Vela that you see here, which allows you to completely rename them to anything of your choosing. I get that that might not have been the answer you were hoping for, so I'm gonna show you an alternative. It's just a lot more tedious to execute. And this is gonna work for adding multiple designs to multiple products in every color, also adding multiple products to a single listing. So in Printify, go to catalog, and in this case, let's add a sweatshirt to the t-shirt listing that we already created. I'm gonna go ahead with the Gildan 18,000 crew neck. We'll leave it on Printify choice and I'll hit start designing. So I have my library of those example designs that I had previously offered, like the Get In Loser, We're Going Haunting t-shirt. So now I've got the sweatshirt here that we're creating. And let's say we want these ultimately to be available on the same product. For simplicity's sake, we could say we're only offering them in one color as well. What I can do is hit save product in the bottom right corner. You obviously can go ahead and add additional colors if you choose to. Just understand that for every variation, that means color plus size combination, you're gonna have to manually recreate it in Etsy on the same product listing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, now we've got our mockups. I'll hit save and we'll go to the next portion. This is the important part. Scroll down here. And again, like you can ignore the SEO. This is actually just gonna be used as a draft. We had to generate this as a product in Printify for one reason, and that is for the SKUs that you see right here. So each, again, color plus size combination has a unique SKU that Printify will recognize. This is how we get the automated fulfillment. It's also how they know what they purchased, right? It's how they know that, oh, it's a Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt, size small, and the design is gonna be the Get In Loser, We're Going Haunting design. It's all based on these numbers that you see right here. So all you have to do is hit save as draft, which I get that I'm kind of covering up, but down here you click save as draft, and you would do that for every product that you want to add to your single product listing. So that means it could be a t-shirt, it could be the Gildan 18,000, it could be other products like hoodies, right? You just go back to the catalog, go to hoodies, and I would probably look for the Gildan 18,500. Yeah, right here. And now we could do the same thing for a hoodie. Ultimately, all that matters is that Printify is generating the SKUs for us. And this is where it gets fun. And I am being sarcastic. This is where it gets tedious. We're gonna go to Etsy, create a new product listing, and then scroll down to the variation section. We're gonna spend some time here. So click add a variation, then click create your own and name the first variation product because we have multiple products. I would also enable the link photos to this variation because to me, it just makes sense to. You know, we're gonna be able to pull our mockups from Printify, manually port them over here, and then link them based on the selection of the product dropdown. So if they select t-shirt, they see the t-shirt. If they select hoodie, they see the hoodie, etc. And then that's it. Down here under options, we're gonna say, we'll say t-shirt, we will say sweatshirt, and we will say hoodie. Okay, now we have those three. I'm gonna hit done. Next, what we're going to do is add another variation. It's gonna be size. So under select a scale, select US letter, and the next one would be size small, I believe. Let's go back to Printify though, make sure these match up. So scroll down to the bottom here. The first size we see is size small. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that here. The next one is size medium. Then we see large, XL, 2XL, 3, 4, etc. Okay, so we have all of those available now. I'm gonna hit done. Now we do know that the prices may vary by each combination. The quantities may or may not vary. The SKUs may vary. SKU definitely needs to vary though. Okay, and I'm gonna hit apply just for the tutorial portion of this video. So this is where you see it generates all the rows for us based on what we told Etsy is variable. So you see we need the t-shirt size small SKU, the t-shirt size medium SKU. Since I have my hoodie one open, you can see down here, hoodie size small. So I need to copy the SKU right here. And there's even a little copy button that Printify added. Thank you, Printify. And I'm gonna paste it right there. Then I do the same for the medium, boom. For the large, boom. Okay, and I would do that and fill out each one of these. Now it is tedious, guys, but sometimes putting in the extra work that your competition isn't doing is a nice way of grinding out an edge and eventually overtaking their organic search rank and you getting more visibility at their expense, because this is a competitive environment with real money on the line. Now I wanted to show you, there is one other alternative, guys. You could theoretically, you could skip copy pasting all the SKUs, but you do need to have unique SKUs. And I'm not sure if Etsy provides them. I've never actually tested that. But if you have unique SKUs for all of your variations, you can go and Printify to the orders tab. And then, you know, by the way, this is my demo account, so you don't see any orders here. Hopefully when you go to your orders tab, you see a bunch. But you can see right here, there is an other orders tab. So you could select that And every order that Printify detects that it does not recognize, you would be able to find here, and you could sync them to products after the fact and still get the automated fulfillment. So the only reason I share that is in case you didn't want to copy paste, 100 SKUs, just know that as long as you have unique SKUs for each variation, you can still get the automated fulfillment. And before I wrap the video, I did want to mention that there is another way you can create these types of product listings where you've got, the t-shirts for men, t-shirts for women, V-necks, youth size shirts, toddler shirts, and even onesies all combined into a single listing, just like the one you see here, with color combinations, different sizes, different product types, etc., where nothing is sacrificed. You can use the My Designs software, which also does things like automate your mockups. It integrates with Printify directly, by the way, so you can use Printify just the same, but do all of your listing creation in My Designs, where you can rename the variations as well straight from there. You can do all your pricing in bulk. You can do everything in bulk. That's what's really cool. Up to 120 product listings at a time. And those product listings can all be combo product listings with multiple products in there, including multiple sizes and multiple colors. It's the only software I know that lifts literally every restriction. And then you don't have to do the tedious part that I just showed you at the end. So I'll link to My Designs in the description, as well as a tutorial video that I did with Curtis, where he announced their integration with Printify, which I've been loving lately. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you're not on Printify, by the way, I'll put my link down there along with a code to get a free month of Printify Premium so you can maximize your profits. But guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you at the next one.